Preparing the transmission, just a minute. Buffering. We are live on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Let's start our conversation. Today, we're gonna talk about if you're not in your current job, what would you do? This is the big question of millions. Let introduce ourselves. Can you start, Clinton?
Okay, hello everybody around the world on YouTube. My name is Clinton Brito. I am 31 years old. I currently live in Aracaju, but I was raised in São Paulo, so my accent's a little bit mixed. I'm married. I have four pets, three cats and a dog, in a small apartment. So it's busy here. Um, I have a degree in business management, and recently I started a bachelor's degree in software engineering. Although I worked for 6 years in the financial markets, I am transitioning career for software development. I've been studying software development for the past year and a half, and at at the moment I'm trying to get my first job in the area. In my free time, I like to stay home, watch movies, TV series, live sports. I also like to practice sports, especially running and cycling. But at the moment, I'm more in a gym mood. So, yeah, this is me in a nutshell.
Nice to meet you. And you,
To meet
Yanka, who are you?
Who who am I? My name is Bianca. I am 27 years old. I was born in Itaquera, São Paulo, but I grew up in São Roque. It's a small city in São Paulo, in the São Paulo state. And nowadays I'm living in Campinas. I moved to here to get my degree in sociology. So I'm a sociologist, but I changed my area to demography. So in demography mix sociology and data analysis. So I do not program for front end or back end. I just program for data analysis, database, and things like that, using data from PNAD, IBGE, big datas, yeah, big bancos and things like that. But I'm not a programmer. I'm not in this area, I guess. And I studied inequality, education inequality, labor market inequality with the bias of gender and race, mainly my life purpose, I guess, and public policy also. And well, in my free time, I live in here alone with my two cats, Mary and Cariani. In my free time, I'm a gym girl. As Clinton, I really enjoy to do that. I didn't enjoy, but nowadays it's part of me, I guess. I really like to go in there and have a moment to myself during the day. And I like to cook. I like to cook, listen to a music, and then enjoy what I cook. It's things, small things that I really like to do. That, enjoy, Aline.
Well, I'm a lady. I'm 37 years old. I am a cat person too. I have six beautiful cats. I live by the beach. I live in a small village in northwest of Brazil. It calls São Miguel dos Milagres. It's a very beautiful place. But sometimes I think that I work too much and I can't leave this beautiful place. I am a product manager. I'm working at the Grupo Boticário nowadays. and uh, I am a fashion designer by formation. So, Clinton, everything is possible. Well, let's start. Who wanna read the first one? Can we start today, Clinton?
Okay, if you could follow your passion, what job would you choose and why? Um, I remember when I was 14 years old, uh, my dream was to be a DJ. So um, I always listen to music on radio shows, and followed a lot of DJs on social medias. At that time, it was Orkut mainly, and some MySpace, SoundCloud, and other stuff to uh, stay connected, updated about music. And I even won a contest at that time at Energia 97. Maybe Yanka knows this radio. So at that time, it was the biggest radio in Brazil about electronic music. And I won this contest for Christmas time. It was that time. But at the end of that year, may 1 week before I know that I won that contest, I moved to Aracaju. So that was so frustrating. I like 1 week later, I I knew that happened, and it was so frustrating at the time. So it was a passion that I have. I do not DJ anymore, but I still listen to electronic music. Nowadays, I use music mostly to listen to while I am working or studying. And electronic music, it's one of the genres I listen because it has mainly no lyrics, so I prefer this kind of music. If some music has lyrics, I can focus on my job. Um, and if I am listening to something that has no lyrics, I don't know. It's like I am feeling the rest of my mind concentrating part job and part this other kind of things. So it's it's one of my passions, music. But during my life, this changed a lot. So when I was a kid, my dream was to be a football player. I played some for some teams, especially São Caetano. This was a competitive team at that time when I was a kid, and it it ended work. It didn't work out, but yeah, some dreams were loose during this time.
Nice, a DJ or a football player. Oh, and you, Yanka, what would you do?
Uh, I would like to be a firefighter because I like this this idea of save lives, or be useful in some way. And firefighter, it's really useful in a practical way, like really save your life. I thought in work in SAMU also that's really related to it, and I could save some lives or help some people in that moment, but I couldn't do it because if I got in, I would like to got in the Barro Branco. It's a really famous school, tenant school in São Paulo, and I made the test and I didn't pass because I wasn't tall enough to pass that test, that physical test. And then I changed it to sociology or social science, human science, to save some minds, not not bodies anymore, but some minds maybe. And I am working in this field since then. And when I was a kid, I would like to be a singer, but because of my family it's made by singers, but they sing more samba, pagode. They have a lot of rodas de samba. In all generations, someone made a roda de samba and tried to be famous doing this. And I really like to sing, but not electronic music. I'm sorry, Clinton. I really enjoy some of them, but I like to sing more uh, samba, that is to me the real MPB in Brazil, the real popular music in my perception. Yeah, it's this. And you, Aline, it was fashionist since you was a child.
No. Of course, I had that the dream that I think every kid has, that is to be an astronaut or to be a doctor. But when I grow up a little bit, I was thinking about to be a judge. How? What kid is that that want to be a judge? Oh my God, I don't know what happened in my
The
childhood.
kind of kid that judges everything.
Yeah, I think this is my life. So I before I do the college of fashion designer, I do uh law. I don't know how say direito in English, but I
Old
do the
school.
law school. Thank you. I did the law school. Uh, for a while I didn't finish, and then I moved to fashion designer, and then I moved to the technology field. Um, Sometimes I get myself thinking, what is my truly passion? What is the thing that I would like to do if I don't need money to live? Of course, everyone need money to live. You have to pay our bills. But sometimes I ask for myself, I would be doing clothes today. I don't know. I don't think so. So I think in this moment of my life, I'm searching for my passion, and perhaps would be the midlife crisis that I'm getting there. I almost 40, so this reflections uh they came for our lives. Well, I think that for me, Yanka, can you read the second one, please?
Yes. How would you switch gears from your current profession to a new one? Switch gears.
Let me get the expressions. I forgot to put here on the chat. Yes. Let's see what is that. I don't know what is that too. Here, here. Switch gears to change from one activity or idea to another. Well, have some switch gears here in this room.
Yes. Well, first of all, I would search the profession that it's in the hype mainly, and it will be IT profession, I think. And I really like to work with database. So to change my current profession to this one, to data analysis or work with database, I would search for some courses. I wouldn't do a new university or faculty. I think I would like to make some courses and apply for some jobs, but I think I will maintain in the academia side. I wouldn't like to work for a company, for example. I admire you guys for doing this, but I think that I will be unhappy because I need to see a practical thing of my work, maybe be useful to society, I guess. So I would like to work for a ONG with public policy or be useful for vulnerable people, things like that. I know that I wouldn't gain a lot of money, and I don't gain a lot of money nowadays, but maybe have a decent life and feel as a decent person also. So yeah, I will do it.
Nice. Well, Clinton, and you are leaving this plane, switching
Yeah.
gear.
Today's theme is I am living it. So um, I don't know. I think um, you need a preparation to do this. In my case, I studied like this decision for at least half a year. So it wasn't something I saw hyped on internet and decided, oh, okay, I have to do this. No, I saw like dozens, maybe more than 100 YouTube videos about this before taking this decision. So it was something I thought a lot about, and eventually it was naturally to take this decision. So um, everything I do, I like to dive into it and search a lot about and see different points of view, and not just hear one thing or read some article and okay, this is my ultimate thought about this. No, I like to um, see these different point of views. So it was something very thought to make, not uh, all of suddenly. So uh, I don't know if I answered the question, but yeah, how you switch gears from your current profession to a new one. And after this preparation, it's mainly a monetary thing. Like I have to to have money to get through this path and make some math and do some math, and after this, eh, just make the decision, live it.
Nice. Well, I switch gears a lot of times in my life. And while I was in the field of fashion designer, I do a lot of different kinds of things, and I switched the things that I was doing. And I have a very different kind of decision make. I remember when I decided to move from law school to fashion designer, I was struggling in law school. I didn't like it, and I have a very bad experiences working. I saw I saw things that are very cruel, I think, and I saw dishonest. I see a lot of things that make me get disappointed with a professional. So I think I have to move from here. And I remember that I get a notebook and I sit and I start to writing by my hand and put on the paper everything, the things that I would like to do in that time. And I remember that I get out of this moment with three options to change my career. One of them was fashion designer, another one was journalist, and the other one I can remember. But I think I have this moment with myself that I can't look uh, inside of me, think what I have abilities for, what I can do. I am a creative person. I think fashion designer would be the a good path for me, and it was for a while. I live and I work at about 10 or 11 years in that field. So it was nice. I learned a lot and I'm very grateful to myself to do a college of design that helps me a lot in my career nowadays. And then I switch gear again to technology. And technology, I was tired to be on the fashion field. I was an entrepreneur, so it's very hard to be a solo entrepreneur in Brazil, and I need money. I think that's the real thing. And I think, oh my God, what I will do now? I'm getting old. And I did this reflection, and my wife already work in technology field. So I see she working, and I think, oh, can do this. This can be a pet for me. And I starting for looking for a job. I didn't do any course. I am a person that I'm not like you, Clinton. I'm not prepare myself. I just go. And I go and I find one job. I start to work as a saleswoman in a company of technology. I was a company, a SaaS company of education, and I was growing in the field like way. So I started sales in this company. After that, I moved for a bigger company, and I'm still working in sales. And after that, in education, and after that, because of my knowledge in education, I get a position as a product owner in a education company, other one as a product owner. And I worked as a product owner in that company for a while. And then my goal was be a product manager. So when I get a layoff in that company, was in the time that layoff was happening with everyone. And then I started just searching a position as a product manager, and was a journey. I don't remember to how many opportunities I apply. So until I get this one, but it took a while for me to get this transition to product owner to product manager. And I realized after a while that I need this sensation of doing a new thing, of to be learning. If I am in a position that I'm doing the same thing over and over and over, I will die. I can't I can't live in that environment. It's not for me. So I need that. I need and that's so crazy because I think, oh my God, I think I need to work in a place that I don't know what I'm doing, and I am challenged every day, and it's so hard, so difficult. I Nowadays I work in a very technical field. I am a product manager of a data platform. So it's I am in the middle of the code, and that's challenge for me. I don't have this background. I'm not a developer, but I love it. I love it to be challenged every day. I love it to get the sensation that, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I have to search. Who wanna help me? It's a little strange. The person that likes to live that, but this is me. um, everyone already answered this one. Yeah, yeah. Quinto, can you read the number 3 for us, please?
Can you think outside the box and suggest an unconventional career you might enjoy? Um, I think I would be a good YouTuber. Uh, I'm good with communication. If you put my name on YouTube, you will see some videos on my previous company. I was partner of a financial market company, and I produced some videos about financial markets. And yeah, I'm not frightened in front of cameras or uh, public speaking. Uh, so it's something I feel comfortable about, and some of my passions is movies. I love to watch movies, and sometimes I think I could start a YouTube channel about movies. It's something I would like to do someday. So it's something outside of the box compared to what I do today. And this is something that um, makes me more creative. So uh, films calls reflections on people, the good ones, especially. And I always said to myself I wasn't a creative person, but I changed this thought because I always like it to do things differently. So this is to be creative somehow. So um, and reflecting on myself, I think I am a very creative person, and this has to do with this kind of job too. So yeah, this is I would do maybe someday.
Nice. And you, Bianca, what
Well,
you
I
gonna do?
thought in a singer again, but not a Ludmilla singer or Anitta or Pablo Vittar, more a barzinho singer, you know. I would like to be that one, to have a nice life, to sing in some places and things like that, not with a lot of rush in my life. I feel that I rush a lot, and I feel that I'm living in a rush a lot. So a calm life, it will be really nice to have, or a wine sommelier because I really love wine, every kind of wine. I think it's the most fancy habit or taste that I have, or thing or hobby that I cultivate. Is the most fancy thing that I have in my life. But I really like to buy wines and to taste it and to merge the wine with the food, all that thing, you know, I would like to do that. So, or a singer in barzinhos or a wine sommelier, maybe.
That's nice. I like your choices. I love to visit wineries. I think it's the most happy thing, assim. And you go there. Oh, let's know about the wines. And when you know, you are so drunk and buy every bottle of the winery. And oh my God, I think that is a strategy of the winery. They get you drunk to you to buy the wines. Let me think about what I would choose. Oh my God, this is a. Oh, there is one thing that I would like to do. I would like to be an influencer of travel. Oh, this one will be amazing. I would live traveling and take pictures and making videos and living the life. Of course, I know that stripping all the time it's a little bit how can I say that in English? Uh, can be tired sometimes, but this one I will try this profession. Well, I will read the next one. It's the number 5. What skills do you have that would you help you to take the plug into a new career? Well. I think communication it's one of my abilities. I think I'm a good storytelling. I think I'm not a good communicator. I don't know how to say this word, but I am a good person and tell stories. I think this is ability that I have. Yes. And you, Clinton.
Um, I don't know. I think I already answered that question,
Yeah.
don't you think? On the last
Yeah.
one.
Bianca, you already answered too. That you would be. No, you didn't say what it.
Yeah, I'm in a very interdisciplinary area in demography, in the PhD of demography. We have statistics, we have anthropologists, sociologists, journalists, like everyone from every area came to demography and working there and work with data and with the social analysis. So I thinking about the question number 4 also taste the different waters and thinking about these skills, we are forced to taste different waters. Like I'm forced to study a little bit about anthropology, about programming, about statistics mainly. I work with a lot of statistics, modeling, things like that. So mainly this part of statistics, program, and modeling could help me to get a new career, I think. But I'm happy where I am, merging statistics with sociology, data analysis with sociology. I think that I find myself maybe I like this career.
Nice. I think we can skip for number 9. I think the other ones we already answered in the last questions. So, Clinton, can you read the number 9 for us, please? I think you have a good answer for us.
How would you prepare yourself for a completely different profession? Uh, yeah, I actually already think about this question. So, um, about this possibility of creating a YouTube channel. I already did a YouTube channel, a YouTuber channel course. So uh, this is the first step, I think, that if you want to do something different than you do today, uh, um, it doesn't matter if it's for a side job or hobby or to be your new uh, the next step on your career. I think it always worth to um, make sure that it's what you like to do. So when you do a course, you know people that live, um, do um, do this as a job. You can see mini at minimal how is their daily their daily duties. I mean, what they do actually all during the days of work. So it's something I did before when I was thinking to transition to IT area, and this is I already did also when I was thinking about start an YouTube channel. So make at least one course about it and started to follow the people that uh, live about on this, and you will start to get some insights and see if it's something for you or not. And this is you something you could do to prepare yourself, study the area you're going to um, do something on it.
Nice. Thank you for sharing. And you, Yanka?
Well, as Clinton said, studying the area and seeing the day-to-day life in that profession, and I would add to search a model curriculum, a curriculum of someone that you would like to have the same position. And you can have a step by step. Sometimes I miss this. I miss the step by step because it's difficult. Someone came to you and help you to follow the rules or prepare you to that field. So sometimes to find this step by step would help me to change or to prepare yourself for this different position and to study a lot, of course. Nowadays we have to study a lot and try to find a profession that you wouldn't be replaced by an AA. It's important. Do not be replaced for this artificial intelligence, I think. I think it's impossible actually, but try with this.
Just adding some view on what you said. This is my opinion too. For me, in the future, the jobs that will make us um, difficult to be replaced has to be something about creativity. So uh, when I want to see studies about something or have a second thought about something, I always want to search and see the point of view of people, not machines. For example, if I want to know if a move is good or not, I have my references. I have people I trust that they have good judgment about movie critics, and I trust them. So of course I could see a generic answer about this, but this is something I feel more comfortable and I trust more. Financial arts is something that could also uh, be like this because uh, you will never, especially in Brazil, trust your money on robots. You have to be someone aside you, someone who you can trust about talking about money, your family money. So I think this kind of positions will never be totally replaced by AR or some robots because it has to be with trust. And I don't know if we'll ever be totally trust in AI or robots.
So tell me.
Well, besides my attitude to just go there and do that, I study a lot. I do a lot of courses. I get a certification as a PSPO, and I do a lot of courses. Yes, I have a friend that we study together. I have a lot of difficult to study by myself. It's very hard for me to read a book. Oh, now the YouTube knows about that. But it is difficult for me, and I know that. So for me, it's easier when I have a person that studies with me. And I have a very good friend that it is by my side that we are studying together. And we buy together six courses, I think, six. And we're doing one by one, and that's very nice. It's very nice when you have a person that you can share your your discoveries, your doubts, and we have a planning of study. So you have to study until this chapter, and we will meet each other and discuss about, and that's helps a lot. I have this compromise with my friend. I cannot not study, so I have to. and and I think it's that. And I for me works to see a lot of videos. Video, it's a media that I can't work through. um, and I do mentorship, I think. I know don't always fit this word, but I have some mentors that guide me and that help me is that to evolve as a professional. Because if you don't talk with another person that have more knowledge than you will stay in the same place. And I have the luck, I think, that my wife it is in the same profession of me. She's a product manager, but she's a group product manager. She is the manager of the product managers. So I can talk
She's
here
the
on my
boss.
house. She's the boss, yes. And I can talk here on my house. That's amazing because when we're at dinner, I can, oh, I'm passing through this difficult. I don't know how to solve that. Oh, Aline, you can do that. Oh my God, this is the woman of my life. Thank you. You saved me again. And that's nice. That's nice too. Well, our time is it's getting over. That's so sad. I love this immersion. It was very nice to be here with you. I already put the server here on the chat. If you uh, could answer this, would be amazing for me. It's very nice to see your opinion about our mission. And thank you so much. Have a nice day, a nice weekend. And if you have some suggestion of theme for we can talk here, you can put on the server too. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, people. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.